Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Dr. Mazila. Today, I would like to share several info that I have been analyzed the implementation of pricing decision in MonsoonSim Enterprise Resource Planning Business Simulation game. So, let's go to the slide. Before we go to the point that I want to share, let me introduce a little bit what is MonsoonSim. Okay, MonsoonSim is an award-winning business simulation and gamification education platform. This platform has been used in business education since 2013. It is a virtual business training platform. The simulation is easy to understand and thus suitable for all levels of staff, from executive to fresh graduate. They will be competing with other teams to run their virtual company. To win the game, they will presently forced to deal with practical business constraints. Also, they will learn complex enterprise resource planning knowledge through a short, exciting simulation game. MonsoonSim also benefits students and staff by being able to gain a broader knowledge of business operation, allowing them to be more flexible and being better able to communicate with their co-workers from different departments. Okay, we go to the next slide, which is my first point is initial price structure. Basically, my team use penetration strategy because the demand for every juice is lower. You can see in this picture where at the very beginning of the game, the demand for forecast the demand forecast graph is low. Besides, we use this strategy because we want to increase our market share, also allowing it to generate a higher profit percentage. But there are certain situations where the demand high at the beginning of the game. For example, is this picture where the demand for melon juice in Guangzhou, China is higher until day 32. Next situation is public holiday where we can say that the demand is 2 times high or higher than the normal day. For when we see the public holiday is almost come, we will discuss in the team to set the new price. For example, when apple juice does not sell, we will set marketing expenses to ensure advertisement will reach the customer. We also can reduce the price of apple juice so to make it easy to sell faster. Sometimes we set the higher price for melon juice because we don't want the stock is empty. When our stock already empty during holiday, it makes us hard to sell the product that does not sell like apple juice in Guangzhou, China. Okay. After the holiday already end, we will reduce the price every each product, so we do not need to sell more expensive or cheap price. It is because when we set the inline pricing, it can be easy for us to sell without worrying any competitors. Moreover, after playing about 30 days, we will buying the marketing report, which is this, because we want to see the performance of competitors by setting their price. From that, we can compare our price with other competitors that has the highest sales revenue. For example, the competitors that we can take is Kung Fu Bullet, where they earn sales revenue more than 106 million compared to us only 88 million on 7 July. Kung Fu Bullet has a good strategy for setting the price, so we tend to follow their strategy and try to bypass them. Unfortunately, it is really hard because they always leading above us, so we starting to use parity strategy where we can adjust our price for each product just like our competitor does. Next, we go to the next point, which is pricing strategy. Usually, my team will use cost-based pricing and also competition-based pricing. At the early game, we use cost-based pricing where we set the price of each product based on the cost of the product. Why we use cost-based pricing? It is because we can know the real cost for each product before changing the price. So after we know the cost, so we can proceed with adding a significant amount of the price and make the new price for selling the product. As you can see in this picture, at the early stage, which days 8, the selling price for every juice are around 9 to 11 Hong Kong dollars more than the actual cost of every juice. Because of that, we can change the price as long as we want, just to make sure that not lower than the actual cost. Besides, we can increase the price when the demand is high and decrease the price when the juice does not sell. Furthermore, my team will use competitor-based pricing after buying the marketing report. So from that, we can change our price more gently and also to ensure us to sell more juice from the competitors. These two pricing strategy that we use are giving us more benefit to track other competitor strategy. And the third point is price modification, or we call price change. Basically, my team will change the price of juice after buying the marketing report. But usually we modify our price when the demand is high. For example, during holiday, you can see that the demand only high when the public holiday. From the graph, we can conclude that the demand for melon juice in Guangzhou was really high at the 44 and 45. So we set the new price for melon juice at the 43 from 33 Hong Kong dollar to 34 Hong Kong dollar, just like in this picture. When the holiday already over, the demand for every juice will decrease as the normal day, and we lower the price as usual to 33 Hong Kong dollar. So we can conclude that when the demand is high, we will set the high price to gaining the profit faster. And when the demand is low, we will use cost-based pricing to ensure the product will be sold. Based on the score metric, we only take two things that we already improve it. The two things that I said are the operating expenses and sales revenue. From this picture, it shows that we make the improvement from the beginning we play until we last play, which is 15 July. It is because we buy the blanket purchase where it reduces our cost to buy the product and also helping us preparing stock up the inventory when we need. So next is our sales revenue that become well when we setting the price accordingly to the daily demand, and also we use the media to promote our product to attract the customer purchasing. Okay, during play the game, we found many challenges that make us no action that can do. For the first challenges is vendor is too slow. What I mean is, as you can see in this picture, it said the lead time is only 1 day, but in reality, we will get the product after 2 or 3 days. When the lead time is more than 2 days, it can bring the big problem for us because we cannot sell our juice because of stock already empty. Next is vendor out of stock. During the holiday, vendor always out of stock because many retailers want to stock up their inventory until full for the preparation of holiday. So you can see that in this picture, all vendor is currently run out of stock. And lastly, my team always make some mistake where I can say miscommunication. In this picture is the example that I can say is one of my team buy the product that not for his place, which mean he buy the product for the wrong place. Because of that, the other retail in our team will have overstock because of miscommunication. So the last point that we want to share is make some new element of the pricing decision that can be embedded in the game. First, we want price ceiling. If the game set price ceiling, so competitors cannot set the price more than price ceiling. This can make the game fair between other competitors. Besides that, price floor also can be added to ensure the competitors will not sell the product below the actual cost. In conclusion, I can say that this simulation strategy is a good for the people who want to open their own business. Besides, they will get more knowledge when playing this simulation tool. I hope you are enjoying with this video, and that's all from me. Thank you.